Hi, and welcome to SimpleSpiritualityPH. Now, for those of you who are new to my channel, my name is Regine. I am an intuitive, manifesting-based tarot reader. I am a certified Reiki healer and an overall lightworker. And before we dive into today's video, I would like to invite everyone who would like to receive notifications on my new videos to please hit the subscribe button over there. If you like this video later on, please give it your thumbs up. If you have any comments, suggestions, you want to say, hey, please do comment them down below. And if you would like your very own tarot reading or Reiki healing session with me, online for now, of course, here are the details. Let's get to the meat of the video. Now, this was a requested video, and it is a reading on the friendship of Hobi and V. Very excited? Okay, so y'all know that, throughout these series, we always have to say this, there is nothing factual about this. I mean, what I mean by that is I'm not saying it as fact. Yes, they can be true, and most likely they are because they are energetic, but they're actually not factual. What we're reading right now is energetic. So, it can change today, it can change tomorrow. The card that may be pulled out today might be the card forever for V and for the friendship of V and Hobi. It might not be the card forever for the friendship of V and Hobi, So this is all energetic, and energy changes constantly, all right? So this is not like a scientific fact kind of thing. It's an energetic reading, and it's meant to entertain us. It's meant to inform us, and it's meant to kind of like provide us with an insight of how this dynamic is going, of how this friendship is going at the moment. Today we're going to be using the Prism Tarot by Liz Landis. This is one of the lighter tarot decks that I own, and I love it. I absolutely love it. It's very minimalistic. Sometimes it's actually very difficult to read, but anyway, you'll see my thoughts about it in this video right up here that I will be linking up there. All right. And so we just picked out the card, and the card that came out for us was, I think this is Temperance. Is it? No, it is not. It is a Cup card. That's the thing with these cards. It doesn't have the name, so I sometimes forget what card they are, but it doesn't matter because what matters is the energy that I'm reading off of it, right? And that's actually a green flag for all of you who's going to have a tarot reading. You have to check out your tarot readers if they can read the cards based off the energy, because that is what the purpose of the card is. But we digress. Let us go to the reading. So off the bat, the message that I'm actually getting is that V and Taehyung are actually reflections of each other, if you will. You know how extroverted Hobi is, and you know how seemingly introverted V can be, right? They're actually reflections of each other, like the opposite of each other, but perfect reflections of each other. They kind of show the side of each other that they're missing, so to speak. I don't have the right word for it, but that's probably the best way to describe it. It's kind of like Hobi sees in V what he's missing, and then V sees in Hobi what he's missing. And it's very much an investment on the both of their sides. Like the relationship of Hobi and V are investments in each other, which is actually a good thing. That's the reason why a lot of relationships, like I'm thinking about romantic relationships in this context. That's why a lot of romantic relationships actually work out even though you're opposites of each other. So let's get this clear. People who are opposite of each other work out. People who are also similar to each other also work out. It's just all a matter of how they use their energy and the dynamic of their interactions, right? So in this case, this is an example of a relationship, of a friendship that works out because they are looking for each other what they don't possess. And because of that, they're really invested in this other person. So it's kind of like, imagine this. I have a friend. Imagine that I have a friend, and in that friend, I see that everything that I'm lacking, everything that I'm lacking, my friend has. And because I want to experience that, I become really invested in this person because I love experiencing that in another person. I love experiencing that side of me that I don't have, but getting to experience that through another person. So I hope that makes sense. So that is one of the first things that I'm seeing off the bat. So another thing that I'm seeing in this card is because they are reflections of each other, this dynamic actually forces them to get to know themselves a little bit more, to do a little inner reflection for themselves. It's kind of like this. So let's take the example of me and my friend again, right? So again, for example, I have a friend who I see all the good traits in them that I don't have. It makes me want to think, how else can I have these traits? I want to be more like my friend. I want to be, let's say, for example, I want to be more outgoing like my friend. I want to be more extroverted like my friend. How can I do that? And I use my friend as an example of how to do it. And this is the same way with V and Hobi. They actually, this dynamic causes them to do a self-reflection, an inner reflection, and see what about themselves that they still want to improve, and what about themselves they want to adopt from each other. You know, what traits would they want to adopt from each other? It's not wrong to want to be like your friend. It's not wrong to want to have similar mannerisms or a similar personality as your friend. In fact, that naturally happens, right? We know that scientifically, couples who are really into each other, sometimes they have similar mannerisms. Sometimes they start to look alike, right? Friends who are really, really deep in friendship, they have this thing where they can read each other's minds already. And they have this thing where they like the same things, you know? They have like this this personality that is very similar between them, right? And this is the same thing here. So it's actually such a fruitful, very eye-opening relationship, this friendship of the both of them, because it makes them want to know, how else can I be that? How else can I be, let's say, for example, for V, how else can I be more extroverted? How else can I have more energy like Hobi? How else can I have better dance moves like Hobi, you know, or like how else can I execute my dance moves better like Hobi, right? And maybe for Hobi, the question he could some questions that he could be asking is, how can I be more, what do you call this? How can I be more reserved like V in a fine way, right? In a refined way. How can I be more like fashionable like V, you know? How can I be more smooth like V, because V does have this smooth personality about him, I'm not gonna lie. And so it's a very educational, eye-opening kind of relationship, this friendship that V and Hobi has. It's very, what's the word? It's very nurturing for the both of them. They're nurturing each other through this friendship, and at the same time, they're nurturing themselves. And that's what makes this friendship so special. It's a very give and receive kind of relationship. It's very reciprocal. It's equal, it's reciprocal, and at the same time, they're enjoying their friendship with each other, right? They're enjoying their friendship with each other, and it actually supports them. It makes them better people. This friendship makes V and makes Hobi better versions of themselves. So keep it up, you guys. I love this friendship right here. This is the kind of friendship that you want to have with all of your friends. They will make you better people. They will make you more supportive of being a better person for yourself. They'll make you think about what what else you're lacking, so to speak, even though you really aren't lacking anything. But we're human, so we think about those things. They make you think about how to make yourself a better person overall. And at the same time, you feel the genuine care, you feel the genuine love from them, right? You know that you're always going to be supported by this other person. Perfect friendship, V and Hobi, right? So I hope that was insightful. I did not expect to get this card today. I mean, I know their friendship's great, but this was very eye-opening for me as well. So I hope that was enjoyable. I hope that gave us a lot of insight as to the current energies of the friendship between V and Hobi. And if you like this video, please give it your thumbs up. If you have any comments, suggestions, you want to say hey, please do comment them down below. If you would like to receive notifications, of my new videos, please hit the subscribe button over there. And if you would like your very own tarot reading or Reiki healing session with me online, for now, of course, here are the details. Stay happy, stay healthy, and I will see you guys next time. Now, if you have other requests, doesn't have to be BTS, although yay, BTS. You can just, comment them down below, and we'll see what we can do about them. We'll see if we can line them up and read them. And another person actually also asked me if I do personal readings. Yes, I do. Just email me SimpleSpiritualityPH@gmail.com or SimpleSpiritualityPH on Instagram. And I will see you guys there. Bye.